You wouldn't read my letter if I wrote you, and you asked me not to call you on the phone. But there's something I've been wanting to tell you, so I wrote it in the words of this song. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels, and I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you, and went back to the wild side of life. Glamour of the neon lights have lured you to the places where the wine and liquor flow, where you wait to be anybody's baby, and gave up the truest love you've ever known. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels, and I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you, and went back to the wild side of life. You went back to the wild side of life. I have the invitation that you sent me. You wanted me to see you change your name. I couldn't stand to see you wed another, but dear, I hope you're happy just the same. Wedding bells are ringing in the chapel, that should be ringing now for you and me. But down the aisle with someone else you're walking, those wedding bells will never ring for me. I planned a little cottage in the valley. I even bought a little band of gold. I thought someday I'd place it on your finger, but now the future looks so dark and cold. Wedding bells are ringing in the chapel. I hear the children laughing now with glee. At home alone I hang my head in sorrow, for those wedding bells will never ring for me. I fancy that I see a bunch of roses, a blossom from an orange tree in your hair. While the organ plays I love you truly, please let me pretend, my dear, that I am there. Wedding bells are ringing in the chapel. ever since the day that you set me free. I knew someday that you would wed another, but those wedding bells will never ring for me. Before you take another step, there's something you should know about the years ahead and how they'll be. You'll be living in a world where roses hardly ever grow, 'cause all I have to offer you is me. There'll be no mansion waiting on the hill with crystal chandeliers, and there'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. All I have to offer you is me. Sweetheart, I give you all my love in every way I can. But make sure that's what you want while you're still free. Now the only door I have for you is this golden wedding band, 'cause all I have to offer you is me. There'll be no mansions waiting on the hill with crystal chandeliers, and there'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything